Meghan Markle and Prince Harry brutally mocked over UK's demand. Prince Harry and Meghan Markle have been dealt a brutal put-down by US comedy show Saturday Night Live. The Duke and Duchess of Sussex were mocked as part of a regular spoof news segment on the NBC program. Comedians Colin, Jost and Michael Che hosted the Weekend Update segment where they portray buttoned-down newsmen. In the sketch, 42-year-old Jost announced the news of the trade deal being struck between Britain and the US, which quickly turned into a barb against Harry and Meghan. President Trump also announced a new trade deal with the UK which will reopen British companies. The comedian began while a graphic of the British and American flag appeared behind him. Hello viewers, please remember to subscribe and click on the notifications bell icon, so you will be notified whenever we upload new cookies about the British royal family. All that Britain demands in return is that we keep these two, he said as the graphic morphed into an image and the Duke and Duchess of Sussex. Jost nearly broke character, his poker face betrayed by a quivering lip, as the audience descended into hysterics. The brutal joke comes as Harry returned the US following legal defeat in the UK. The Duke was attempting to have a decision that downgraded his taxpayer-funded protection detail overturned. Harry had previously claimed his life was at stake without the security. Prince Harry and his immediate family lost out the protection afforded to working royals after they stepped down from that role 5 years ago, leaving him potentially facing up to £1.5 million in expenses for his security personally. After the failure of his legal quest and his return to the US, the royal undertook a bombshell interview. Meghan Markle is struggling to juggle it all with poorly Archie and Lilibet. In the latest episode of her podcast, Confessions of a Female Founder, the Duchess of Sussex revealed how at the time of recording, both of her children were unwell. She explained how one of them had had RSV, respiratory syncytial virus, a common cause of coughs and colds, while the other had influenza A, a form of flu. And speaking of her struggle of being a working mother, she explained, "With that comes the woman who is juggling it all and doing it all from home, being confident enough to tell the truth about what's going on, because you can't give grace to someone in the same way if you just have no sense of it." Sorry, Meghan Markle haters. With love, Meghan proves that she officially got the last laugh. At the start of 2016, Meghan Markle was thriving. Then 35 years old, the star was enjoying a successful acting career in the hit TV series Suits, which she starred in from 2011 until 2018, ran a successful lifestyle blog called The Tig, which she founded in 2014, and was using her voice and platform to speak out on important issues that were close to her heart. When the news first broke that the British prince was dating Meghan in November 2016, the immediate reaction was confusion. After all, Meghan was an American, an actress, a divorcee, and, of course, mixed race. And while the press coverage surrounding the relationship started out innocently enough, it wasn't long until things turned incredibly sinister. Simultaneously, Prince Harry has claimed that false stories about Meghan were being shared with the press to paint her in a negative light, once saying of the royal family's long-standing relationship with the British media, "They were happy to lie to protect my brother. They were never willing to tell the truth to protect us." The abuse was so extensive that Meghan revealed in 2021 that she considered suicide when she was pregnant with her and Harry's first child together, Prince Archie. And when Archie was born in 2019, BBC presenter Danny Baker shared a racially charged photo comparing the newborn to a chimpanzee. In 2021, Piers Morgan sensationally stormed off the popular UK breakfast show Good Morning Britain when his frustrated black co-star Alex Beresford dared to call him out for his daily trashing of the Duchess of Sussex. The following year, British TV personality Jeremy Clarkson wrote a horrifying column for The Sun newspaper where he admitted to dreaming of the day when Meghan is made to parade naked through the streets of every town in Britain while crowds chant, "Shame, and throw lumps of excrement at her. These are just some examples that highlight the dominant rhetoric surrounding Meghan in mainstream UK media at the time, which has undeniably had a lasting impact on the way that she is perceived by the general public. To this day, I still couldn't tell you exactly what Meghan's crime was to spark this barrage of pure hatred beyond being black. With Piers, 59, it appears that he got offended when he wasn't invited to Meghan and Harry's wedding, having met the Duchess twice before, and he has publicly claimed that she ghosted him. In reference to Harry's aforementioned quote, some have theorized that fake stories were leaked to the press to detract potential negative attention away from Harry's brother, Prince William, and his wife, Kate Middleton, as William is higher in the royal line of succession than Harry. In a similar vein, others believe that the palace was concerned that Harry and Meghan's natural warmth and charisma as royals could put William and Kate to shame, triggering the calculated smear campaign. Whatever the reason behind this campaign, it's undeniable that it worked. To this day, Meghan possesses the ability to leave otherwise regular-seeming people frothing at the mouth with her mere existence. In fact, Meghan appears to induce an almost admirable level of willful ignorance from her haters, who are seemingly so indoctrinated to find issues with everything she does that they lose all common sense. For example, in 2020, Harry and Meghan decided to step away from being working royals as a direct response to the way that Meghan was being treated by the media, especially with regard to the fake stories, and, more generally, the way that she was expected to be some kind of tabloid punching bag. Since then, any time the couple has ventured back into the public eye on their own terms, you can expect hundreds of jeering comments asking some nonsensical version of, "I thought they wanted privacy." As though people genuinely can't tell the staggering difference between the two situations. The source also ruled out criminal proceedings despite Harry's determination to bring those responsible to justice. They added, "Millions of police hours have been spent on this, and the police need to get on to now problems such as young men being radicalized in their bedrooms as opposed to historic matters seen as basically affecting Prince Harry." Prince Harry's ex-girlfriend Cressida Bonos is pregnant, conceived second baby with frozen embryo. On January 9th, Prince Harry's ex-girlfriend announced that she is pregnant with her second baby in an essay for The Spectator magazine. The child will be the second for Cressida, 35, and her husband Harry Wentworth Stanley, who she married in 2020 and with whom she shares a son, Wilbur, 2. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to like this video and drop comments. And most importantly, don't forget to subscribe and hit the notification bell so you don't miss anything.